Are we working? Let's have a look. I think we might be. Give us a thumbs up under the video if we're coming through, wherever it is, down here somewhere. Or type something in the comments. That'd be wonderful. That way I know things are working. Apart from the lighting is absolutely crap because I haven't got round to sorting it out because I've been busy. Let's see. Get a thumbs up, that's good. Evening Gary. Evening Peter, Stella. Excellent, must be working then. Goodo. Gosh, what a week. One way and another. So yes, everything's gone horribly wrong this past week, which is not particularly unusual, but there we are. Evening Peter. So yes, first thing is auctions will be delayed probably for hopefully no more than 2 weeks. I'm busy all this week coming on a TV job down at Twickenham Studios, so I'm tied up until, well, it's going to be done by Thursday, so tied up until Thursday basically. But that does mean potentially I can give you an extra week if you're wanting to put stuff into the auction, the one that was going to be on the 25th. So if you've got anything, you know, and you're going to can't get it in, then you can just get in contact with me. So this coming week I'm not really going to be around, unless you happen to be in Twickenham. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Friday, in theory, I should be back. And the weekend. Alan, the Calorier, is coming on Saturday the 17th. So again, there's a possibility if you're seeing him anyway this coming week perhaps, or get hold of him if you've got anything to send in. Get it to Alan, or rather he can get to you, and he can drop it off to me on Saturday, and it will go in the auction then. So that's one good thing out of it, I suppose. Yeah, my van decided to, my new to me van decided to blow its turbo the other day on the M42, so that was really useful. Just when I need it, so I've got to try and sort that out tomorrow. I can pick another van up in the morning, so I can get all this big kitchen I've been building down to London later on tomorrow. So all a bit chaotic really. So I'm not sure whether the vintage amusement auction might leapfrog the spares sale. I don't know. I'll see. I'll make a decision next weekend, see how I'm getting on basically. But best thing to do, obviously, always keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on your emails, and we'll go from there. There's some new stuff come in that I haven't had time to put up on the site yet, unsurprisingly, because I've been busy. I think we're up to about, which machines have I got on here? Just let me have a look. What was the last things I put up? Yeah, I think there's about just over 40 machines. We've got a batch here somewhere, haven't we? The ones that I took a quick snaps of. And it says Twickenham Studios, just around the corner from where I live, famous for the Beatles recording sessions. Yes, well, I should be there tomorrow until Thursday, hopefully. Probably all night the way I'm going. But, yeah. It's a bit of an odd studio. It's very small compared to Pinewood or Shepperton and places like that. Quite dinky, really. Anyway, I don't know what it's for, some Netflix thing or other. I'm basically building a custom kitchen. I've got a week to do it, so I can't use anything off the shelf, it's all be scratch built. And there we are. That was interesting. I just got smashed on the head by a light bulb. Live on TV, as it were. Ouch. There's one right above my head. I unscrewed it just slightly to turn it off, so my head's not quite so shiny, being somewhat depleted of hair, and it just fell out and hit me on the head. There we are. These things are sent to dry us. Where was I? Yes, so machines. There's I think I had a rough count up just over 40. I was going to show you, if you didn't tune in the other night, these bits that came in. Is he going to scroll through? Let me see if I click the right button. Come on, scroll. Oh, there we go. So there's these ones that are going to scroll through here, and then there's, over the next past few days, there's some bandits come in, and some nice Ollie Wales Allwins, restored ones. Evening, David. And what else was coming? Let me think. My brain's a bit addled, unsurprisingly. And some other stuff as well. So I think there's 40 odd machines at the moment. So maybe I'll be another 2 or 3 perhaps trickling next weekend. So yeah, we'll see what we can round up. So all being well, what I'll do for Friday evening's YouTubey thing is I will try and at least get a bit better phone snap of the stuff that's come in. These, as you can see, these where they're all piled on the van. It's not very helpful, is it? Just to give you an idea, really. And then next weekend, hopefully get some more cataloguing done. So I might try and get to the Elephant House next Sunday, possibly. Alan's coming here to Cambridge on Saturday, drop stuff off, pick stuff up. So if you want to meet Elephant House next Sunday, which is the, whatever that is, 18th, is it? Ping me a message or an email or something, and I'll see what I can do. All being well, that's the plan. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. Busy. Right, what else have I got to tell you? So that's the auction front. So stuff is still coming in. Then the spares auction as well. I haven't catalogued any more of that. What have I got so far? 159 lots. That's about probably somewhere between a third and a half, I should think, of all the spares. There's quite a lot more stuff to go through. Evening, David. Got 2 David L's tonight, look. That's interesting. So we'll crack on with that as well. Early machines, that little batch of lovely early machines, in which I might, as I said before, I think perhaps do as a separate small sale. The sale we did last week, was it now, of those 30 machines, worked really well, I think. I think a lot of people have said they quite like the short auction like that, because it's, they can just pop in, it's not taking up the whole Sunday afternoon. And they can get on with other things. So we'll see how things go. It may well be that perhaps we try and do the auction more frequently, which will obviously necessitate less lots. Don't know. We'll see how things go over the next 2 or 3 sales, really. So yeah. Right, so that's that lot over there. Spares. Let me go back to the website. Hang on a moment. There we go. Spares. Yeah, so if you haven't looked, there's a whole load of Allwin bits. There's still some more Allwin bits as well to go on. There's some, there's a few odd nostalgic bits. There's a few Brian's bits. I think there might be a couple more Ollie Wales bits. Quite a variety. Yeah. And then there's some Bandit bits. A load of war cards, some Kaylee parts, a few odd crane bits, a set of feet. There's a lot of fortune teller cards to sort out into sort of batches of different types and sizes. So if you've got fortune teller machines, I think there's crisscross type ones and some other ones. What else was there? Trying to think. Kind of visualising the shelves. What else there was? Set of cast feet, did I mention? I don't know. My brain's very addled at the minute, but lots of parts. Lots of coin mix. I think there's some more coin mix as well, actually. Yeah. So probably just looking at the calendar. I suspect we might be doing like the 2nd and the 9th of October, I guess. We've got the horror sale in October as well, so that would end up being the 23rd, probably. Sort of week before Halloween. That feels about right for our auction of horrors, doesn't it? And then November, end of November, we'll do another vintage amusements again. Last Sunday in November, and then see what else, how else we're doing for these other, for the early stuff. So if you've got any early machines, sort of pre-First World War stuff, that you're looking to sell, get in touch, and I'll perhaps put them in with this other little batch that'll go in there. We'll try that as a separate little batch, I think, because it's a completely different market essentially than the usual people who like the kind of the Ollie Wales stuff and the you know, the 40s, 50s stuff. Well, I'm getting a message from YouTube. Not enough data to maintain smooth streaming. Oh dear. Has the stream gone all funny? Sorry if it has. What can I do about that? Anything? Come up with an error badge. Let me open my widget, see what it says here. Error. Not enough data to maintain smooth streaming. So you may be experiencing buffering apparently. Sorry about that. Very odd. Oh, it says it's all right again now. Right, where was I? Yes, so auction dates we will sort next weekend. For the rest of the year, basically, yeah. So needless to say, I've not had any time to do any more kind of archivey stuff on the website. What did we do there last? It's still on here, really, is it? Oh yeah, all these black and white. Yeah, there's another whole batch here to do. What I was going to do next was I've got a whole load of Bolland's working model photographs, different ones. They were on site years ago in the 40s, probably 50s, something like that. Late 40s, early 50s. So when I finish this job, I'll get all those scanned in and we'll have a look at those. They're quite interesting pictures, really. And then there's another big batch here of all sorts of interesting stuff. Kind of random. Some of them are pretty poor photographs, but they're copies of old photographs. I think they've been copied 2 or 3 times, so they're not the best of quality, but they're interesting things. So I kind of work on the principle that something's better than nothing. That's a good machine there. Stevenson and Lovett Swing It. That's quite an interesting looking thing. But it may be that some people have got some of these machines, you see. Once we get a photograph, we might say, oh, I've got one of those. And then perhaps we can get a decent photograph of it. Yeah, there we are. Any questions, anybody? Anybody got any questions, comments, or the like? Fire away, let me know. What else have we done on the website lately? Not enough for a while, I don't think. Yeah, I was sorting out all the film stuff. What pages did I update? Various ones by the looks of things. Now and again I have a little bit of a an update while I'm having a cup of tea, just to keep things ticking along. Yeah. Let's have a look at what people are wanting on the machine front. £104,000 on the table. Look, there's some new wants on the list. What are people wanting? Let's have a look. Tutti Frutti. I've seen one of those for a while. Who's texting me? That's all right, I'll do that in a minute. If anybody's got Tutti Frutti, a Moby Dick. What is a Moby Dick? I don't know. I haven't got a picture of a Moby Dick. Don't know what it is. To Mayfield something or other. I think it's a bandit. Crompton's Cakewalk. Yep. I only know one of those, a proper cakewalk. Ollie Wales Viewer. Rotolite. Everyone's Game Shot, Extra Win, Crackerjack. Yeah, so some of the more unusual all wins. We've got, what were the ones we've got in? We've got a 4, the golf theme one, and the Winnan Mystery, which is a really interesting machine. Yeah, a bit of a curious all in that one. They beat the clock as well, so the craft all wins people are wanting. Yeah. Oh yeah, excuse me. Knackered, and I've got a few more hours of work to do yet. I'm having a quick break for a cup of tea and a live stream, and then back to set building. Got to get some more stuff done tonight yet, another 2 or 3 hours. Any electromechanical pinball machines or spares? Yes, there is a what machine is it? I might have made a new page for it. New pages. A pinball. Which one was it? Soccer. I don't think I put any pictures up yet. There's the fly for one. Yeah, so it's one of these Williams Soccer working. I've got a little video of it running that the chap sent me before the machine came down, so it's nice and running. So there's one of those, and there's also a Stoner Turf Champ for restoration. I've got a picture of one of those. The horse racing themed one. Let's have a look. S for Stoner. Doesn't look like we have. Have we not sold one in the past? No, don't seem to have done. That's interesting. Anyway, there's one of those. That is restoring, but the playfield's pretty good. But it does need restoration. Pinball, I don't think there's any pinball spares. Oh no, there is some pinball spares. Yes, not many. There's some little kind of like spring bumpers, the ones that go on like 30s pinball machines. There's quite a few of those. And there was, what else was the pinball wise? Ball lifters for like for earlier pinball machines. You know, the mechanical ball lifters. Some of those. I seem to think there's something else that looked really useful. Anyway, you'll see when I do the spares sale. So obviously the spares will go in the spares sale, but the 2 pinballs will go in the amusement sale on whatever date that's going to be. Yeah. Any more? Anybody need to know anything? Let's go back to there. Other interesting thing I've got in, anything? There's a batch of film posters to sort out. They're going in. What else came today? Bandit. I'm trying to think what came today. Bandit came today. A couple of more bandits. Yeah. Doing a Williams Expo at the moment. Oh, I don't think we've got a picture of that either. You have to send me some pictures. I can add it to the list. Expo. No, haven't got that one down. Obviously, there's literally thousands of pinball machines. I've only got that many. Basically, just the ones that we've sold over the years, pretty much. A few other odd ones that I had flyers for or whatever to make a page out of. But yeah, one day when I get time, maybe over the winter, I have got a big list of pinball machines somewhere in a relatively easy format. I can upload straight into the database, hopefully, and then we can look to fill them in with pictures. But always, if you've got any machines, anybody that are not listed, or you've got pictures of any, email them over, and I can add them onto the website. Yeah. David Lotzeller helped build the sound studio in 1960 at Twickenham. Oh, cool. We're on #1 stage, or #1 studio, depending how you want to call it, on the sound stage #1. Yeah, there you go. Small world, isn't it? I'll have to see if I can take a little snap of what I'm building. I'm not supposed to, really. It's all supposed to be top secret always, of course, but I don't think it's I don't think the kitchen's a key plot point, put it like that. So it should be all right. Yeah, so it's a bit of strange little studios, really. Quite quaint. Just sort of in amongst a load of houses, around the back of some shops. Odd. There we are. It keeps me busy, it pays the bills, as they say. Oh, also just finished a Gottlieb Olympics for a customer. Oh, excellent. Gottlieb Olympics. Have we got that one? No, another one we haven't got. MNO. Yeah, send them all over. And we can add them all in, and slowly but surely build all the database up. It's one of those never-ending projects, really, isn't it? Just keep adding all the stuff in as we come across it. Keep correcting things. Yeah, got big plans over winter for to upgrade the database to be able to make it easy to put info in it, which I'll talk about later when I programmed it. But that should help build all the information up a lot quicker, really. Any photos of the floating lady? Floating lady? Floating lady. What floating lady? You've confused me there with the floating lady. Have I got a floating lady? I'll put one on here somewhere. Let's have a look. Got Snakes and Ladders. Joking Joey, whatever he's called. A viewer. A couple of those machines. The Kitty's bedroom thing, whatever it's called. All wins. You've lost me there with a floating lady. There's a working model somewhere. Doesn't it used to be at Pocklington? I think it might be in Darren's book. Have I got Darren's book to hand? I haven't, have I? In the room. Is it in Costa's book? Is it in this one? I can't remember. Most of my books aren't to hand. Hang on a minute, let me have a look in here. Musical Fairy. Mother Shipton. Grandma's Protection Ticket Sorcerer. Working models. Owen Opium Dan, Poor Father Nurse, Belfry. Treadmill. Nope, not in that one. There is a floating lady or two around somewhere. There used to be one, I remember when I first went to the arcade on Brighton Pier. There was one in there. So whether that was the one that ends up at Pocklington or not, I'm not sure. Ah, Levitating Lady, yeah. So no is the short answer. I haven't got any pictures, but if anybody has, send them in. David says, also send you pictures of the Duchess I bought at last week's auction and finished last night. Oh, excellent. Not too bad to do. Needed the base replacing with the worst bit. Yeah, I think that most of those machines, really, that was the worst bit on a few of them. The bases where they'd stood on a damp floor for... Well, it didn't feel damp. I think what happened, I think there'd been a leak in the corner, basically, because one of the fill-em-up all-wing, the top in one corner, had completely rotten away. I don't think it had ever been sort of flooded. I think it must have been quite a slow drip to just rot one corner, and obviously the floor had been damp. And some of the bottoms, some of the machines, some of them were stacked too high, so they'd obviously kept drier. The ones on the floor, the bottoms were suffering a bit, and I think the 11s, the bottom of that was a bit iffy, and the Challenger, I think the bottoms of those were gone, or very soft, and the other ones were not so bad. But yeah, nice to find another batch like that, really. We keep looking, you never know. Yeah, who knows what's going to come in next. Just waiting for the phone to ring, and you just somebody else with a shed full or a cellar full or something. So yes, send pictures in, everybody, and we'll have a roundup of those at the weekend, perhaps, once I've back on this job. Then that'll give me something to do, won't it? Super. Spares, these are the other spares. Let's have a quick look at those. If you haven't seen these already, these are ones that are yet to be catalogued. The coins I might even do separately. There's a whole load to sort out there. It doesn't look many, but there's lots of different tokens and different coins and things. And another big batch of them as well. The box, I so heavy I physically can't lift it, so there's quite a lot of coins to go through. So there's some French all-win bits and things, some odd crane bits, castings, award cards and bandit glasses and bits and bobs like that. And what else have we got there? Locks, another box of locks. Might mean another 2 boxes of locks. Quite a few locks. But again, I've got to spend a little bit of time sorting out, trying to match the keys up to them. Best I can, and then what doesn't will just go in a job lot, probably whatever's left over. Cash boxes, crane top there, crane thingy. A thingy, that's really helpful, isn't it? A thingy, you need a thingy. Bandit handle bosses, and escalator, gold award, various other bits, set of feet. They're quite handy. That nice Furman front. Only got the bottom half, unfortunately, but it'd be nice just to paint it up and hang it on the wall, really, as a bit of art. It's quite a nice casting. So yeah, there we are. Anything else from anybody? If not, we'll probably call that it. Not terribly exciting tonight, as I say. Sorry about that, but it's just really just to catch up and let you know what's going on. With all the chaos of the past week. What with the Queen and whatnot, and my van and this job and blah blah blah. So yeah, there we are. We plod on regardless. But yeah, the key thing really is bear in mind you basically you've got an extra week if you want to get anything into the what was going to be the 25th auction. The vintage amusement auction. So if you've got machines, fairground stuff, enamel signs, circusy stuff, automata, magic-y stuff, all the usual sort of stuff we sell. So I'm not around basically this week on the weekdays. Friday, all being well, I will be, unless this job overruns, but they want it done, it's supposed to be finished by Thursday morning, so they can dress the set ready for shooting on Monday. So in theory, I should be around Friday. Alan's coming Saturday, so I'll be Cambridge all day Saturday if you want to drop stuff off or pick stuff up. And then I will try and get to the Elephant House Sunday, probably sort of Sunday late morning, lunchtime-ish for a couple of hours. So I'll get back Sunday night to do the Sunday night's live stream, obviously. So hopefully that gives you the chance next weekend to collect or deliver from Cambridge or Leamington. So we'll try and catch as many people as we can that way. Super, I think that's probably about it, isn't it? People are drifting off. I've finished my tea. I'm going to go and another cup of tea and then go and do some more work, go and build some more bits of kitchen. Such is the glamour of television. I should be working most of the night, and we'll catch up again. There probably won't be a video Tuesday night because I'll probably be working. So next one will probably be Friday. But I'll put a mention on the website. So I'll just stick a note in there if anyone tunes in late. Probably, oops, can't spell. Probably no video Tuesday night. I'll be well back Friday at 8:05 p.m. as usual. Stick that in there like that. In the meantime, you know how to get hold of me if you want me. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and do some more work, and we'll catch up on Friday, hopefully. Nighty night.